Started. So, man, go ahead and introduce yourself. You know, it could be long, short, whatever you want. Introduce yourself, man.
Okay, man. I'm Jermaine Franklin. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Miami, Florida. I'll be 38 next month on July 14th. You know what I'm saying? I'm happily married with two step kids. Um, Work at Chipotle. I'm a cook at Chipotle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Ran into a few problems in my life where I had to do some time. You know what I mean? Uh, Overcame those things. You know what I mean? Life is a struggle, but got to be thankful for life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Basically, that's life in a nutshell. Like if anything else personal, you know what I mean? If you want to get in what I had to do time for or how much time I had to do, like we can get into those things. I'm open.
Yeah, yeah, bro. So that's what my first question is. So what happened? What was the whole situation? What went down?
Okay, all in all, I end up doing 18 and a half years I can't get back.
Mm,
Yeah, man. Dealing with the same individual, like if you know us, my advice is to this. If you know a snake, why continue to deal with a snake? Because he or she gonna continue to bite you. You know what I mean? But the Bible says family could be your worst downfall, but a friend you keep them close. You know what I mean? So my downfall has been my family throughout my life. You know what I mean? I lost my pops at 5. I lost my mom at 6. I lost them a year apart. You know what I mean? So it's always been a constant struggle for me. And I have 2 brothers and I have a sister. I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest out of 4 kids. You know what I mean? So in my life, I always took it upon me like I was the oldest and tried to take care of the family. I even blew a scholarship. I was playing corner and receiver. You know what I mean? Trying to provide for my family, but the streets called at me as well as the books in school called at me too. But when it came to a point within my life where family needed it more, I had to give the streets more than my actual schooling. You know what I mean? And I end up, I ended up doing 10 years and 47 days on my first bid. You know what I mean? That was for armed robbery, getting involved with my brother, and I was young, he was older, and got into some things that I didn't know nothing about, and end up I caught 30, but I gave 20 years back in 2007. I caught the case in 2000. You know what I
mm,
mean?
okay.
So I had to end up doing 10 years and 47 days because I fell under the 1020 gun law. But the reason why I gave the 20 back is because they came out with they sentenced me as a adult, but I was supposed to be adjudicated as a youth offender. You know what I
Mm,
mean? I got back up under the Youth Defender Act and gave the 20 years back, and they stuck me with the 10 because I fell under the 1020 gun law. After doing 10 years and 47 days, my brother, I stayed out 90 days and went back and did 3 years
okay.
because I didn't have no support cast from family, friends. They still very right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm a loner when it comes to friends. Like meeting new people, I'm into that, but you have to be worried about who you come encounter with nowadays because they'll try to play up on you. You know what I mean? And see what they can get out of you instead of trying to see the real person or the true you. You know what I mean? They look at you for face value. You know what I mean? So I keep people at arm distance in life now, you know what I mean? And only deal with a very small circle. You know what I mean? So I end up catching 5 years on the second bid, but I did 3 in and 2 out. So I get out in 2013 on my second bid. So now that gives me 13 years in all that I've done with those 2 years, with those 2 bids. I've been down 3 bids. I just recently got home, bro. I only been home going on 2 months right now from being released from prison. I'm
Mm,
working. I'm working. Like I said, I'm a cook at Chipotle. It's people always have the intentions of saying it's hard. It's only hard in life for a person that don't want nothing in life. In my eyes, I can't speak for everybody else. You know what I mean? If you say it's hard, you know what I'm saying, then that means that you don't want to get off your tail and go out and try to get something and want to be
mm,
something. Like me, yes, You're talking to a convicted felon that done did 18 and a half years of his life. At the same time, and in the meantime, I didn't let that stop me. You know what I mean? When I got that drive to see that I was able to get employed and these people would trust me around their job and all that, something that I never had. Like I said, I'll be 38 next month. The first job I ever got, I was 30 years old. You know what I mean? And when I got it, I took off and I took flight. You know what I mean? I ended up working at an insurance company. I worked for Life Alert. I did sell diabetic supplies. I did sold pain cream. I worked for a bounce house company. I worked in Key Largo at a restaurant down there cooking. Now I'm at Chipotle. So I had different jobs. So I'm telling people that stepping out of those gates, I understand that those walls and those gates and those fences hard, and you have to worry about people telling you when to eat, sleep, and crap. But at the same time, when you step back out in society, don't think that it's the end of the world, because it's never the end of the world. It's just the beginning of a brand new start, bro. You know what I mean? It's a minor setback for a major comeback. You know what I mean? I ran into a lot of problems and still going through problems within life. That's just life. You know what I mean? But if you can't overcome the things that you're going through in life, how can you expect the next person to be able to help you and to uplift you if you're not trying to uplift yourself? The only person down is a dead person, you know what I'm saying, that can never get themselves back up. So if you're down, I'm willing to help you if you're down. But if you're all the way down, how can I help you? You don't want to help yourself. You know what I mean? Like I said, like I said, throughout my time, you know what I mean? I'm a person, you know what I'm saying, that's a living witness that been there, done it, and seen it all. You know what I mean? Like, I write music. I write. I'm doing gospel rap right now, so I'm trying something new right now.
Okay.
But I do R&B and I do rap too. You know what I mean? I got an album and stuff that one of my homeboys right now trying to push me, like, bro, why you ain't trying to get in the studio and all of this stuff right now? Because I always loved music, but I didn't have a passion for it back then. Now it's a hobby to me now. It's something that I love to do now. You know what I mean? And like, let's take the artist 2 Chainz. You know what I mean? 2 Chainz, it took him years, and at the age that he is, he hit an industry and he busted wide open. So my thing, I'm saying all that to say this: it's never too late for nothing in life. You know what I mean? Even as a convicted felon, yeah, you might can't get to the top of my peak where I want to be, but it's still opportunities out there I can grasp and grab.
Yes, most definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm married, like I said, you know what I mean, with 2 kids. You know what I mean? I love my wife. We done been through problems, but at the same time, what marriage, what relationship and partnership doesn't go through problems? You know what I mean? It's being able to look and think beyond problems and continue to move forward in life. That's what kept me going. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, what always kills me is a person say, I feel your pain. No, you only feel that pain if you've been through the things that I've been through. You know what I mean? Now, the struggles and stuff that you've been through in life, I can probably say, I feel you, because I probably went through similarly. But if you haven't went through the same thing that you went through in life, then I can't say I feel you. You know what I mean? I can't even understand that, because if you never did time, how can you understand time? How can you talk about time? You know what I mean? If you never robbed, steal, or killed anyone in life, how can you talk about that? You know what I mean? But this is how the industry and how things is going on in the world now, that people can talk about stuff and get rich off of it and never live like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Why? Because they're giving the people what they want to hear. You know, the younger generation, it hurts me deep down to my heart when it deals with the younger generation. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 7 nephews and 2 nieces. You know what I mean? And one of my nieces has been shot. You know what I'm saying? Twice. You know what I mean? Because my sister failed to realize that you letting her go into an area where it's crazy. You know what I mean? You know what goes on in this area. You know what I mean? You don't let your child go in certain areas, and you don't let your child do certain things. You know what I mean? So as young people out here now, we're killing each other. Okay, like I'm working on a song right now, you know what I mean? Okay, because we promote Black Lives Matter, you know what I mean? But in my eyes, I'm like, if they matter, then why our blood keeps splattering? You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. I just shot a metaphor as well as a bar out of the song to you. You know what I mean? Black Lives Matter, why our blood keep on splatter? Why they keep on selling us? Why they keep on selling guns that go right to tat.
That is true.
It's true. You know what I mean? Like whether if it's from police brutality or if it's from ourselves, you know what I mean? When are we gonna come together?
Exactly.
We done been through too much within life, you know what I mean, to continue to struggle instead of just trying. Like what you're doing right now, I'm appreciating, I'm loving everything. In life, I learned to appreciate everything that comes upon in life because a lot of people don't appreciate things. You know what I'm saying? They'll just get it and just go about their business because they can see what they can get out of it. They don't know how to appreciate it and continue to move forward with what you got within life. You know what I'm saying? In order to get to the big things, in order to get to the big picture, you got to look at the small picture, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's a constantly day struggle, but me and my wife, we get off our tail and we go out there and provide for those kids. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. You know? She rode with me throughout the time that I was locked up, you know what I'm saying, the 5.5 years that I just did. I told you I haven't been home too much yet. But at the same time, I let God put one foot in front of me and he be my guidance, bro. You know what I mean? Because without work, faith is dead, bro. You know what I mean? So I let the Lord deal with whatever I come encounter within my life. You know what I mean? And being able to forgive and forget when it comes in life, will take you a long way. You know what I mean? Not just that, honesty. You know what I'm saying? With a person to take you a long way. You know what I mean? Because if you can't be honest with a person, then what's the sense of dealing with that person? You know what I mean? Before I lie to you, I won't have no words for you. You know what I mean? Like out here in these streets, man, down here in Miami, this is a very beautiful place. Don't get me wrong. From the top of Miami to the bottom to where Key Largo is, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? But it's just like every other hood and it's just like every other state. It's areas that you just don't deal with. You know what I mean? And you got to take it day by day and step by step. But everybody's living life, you know what I'm saying? But without God in your life, you just going through the motion in the ocean, bro. You feel me, man? You got to put that man upstairs first. And for ones that's not believing in God, how you living? And you can't believe in it.
Yes, he gonna bless you. He gonna bless you regardless of whatever. Yep.
Bro, since I've been home within these 2.5 months, that's all been coming to me back to back to back to back blessings. You know what I mean? Because I count it all joy, man. You know what I'm saying? When I see, you know what I mean? Even though I'm out here and my wife out here struggling and we making ends meet and leaving from paycheck to paycheck to make sure our bills and stuff taken care of and these kids taken care of. If I see a homeless person on the side of the street, he gonna get a plate of food or he gonna get some money. And my wife get upset with me when I come out my pocket and kick out. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, help wanted or I'm hungry or something. I kick out my pocket. She'll get upset about that, but I have to always pump her brakes and tell her, listen, first of all, I had to think about times in my life when I didn't have anything. And I had to depend on somebody. Whether if they're using that money for drugs, alcohol, or what else. You know what I'm saying? God tells me to give more than I receive. And when I get in there, then when I break it down to her like that, she understands. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't understand certain things in life. You have to spell it out to them sometimes. You know what I mean? Especially if you come from a background where you never been in trouble, you never struggled or anything. See, my wife never been through that. You know what I'm saying? But I have, so I really know the struggle. You know what I mean? I come out the trenches for real. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I've changed, you know what I'm saying? And I grow within life. Like a lot of people in prison, the first thing we'll say, well, I ain't never coming back. I ain't never coming back. But I had to learn from those words, you know what I mean? Because never say never, bro. Because you never know what's gonna happen. You could be with a family member, you could be with your wife, you can be in the church house. Anything can happen because you got lunatics out here. So you have to think for yourself and you have to think for everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give the world this in this interview. I give a lot of people this. A compass. What is a compass?
It tells you directions.
Correct, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But it's four letters around that compass that makes one word out. Do you know what those those four letters make one word?
Actually, I don't.
It spells news. North, south, east, and west spells news.
Oh, wow. You're right,
That's why,
actually.
huh?
You're right.
Right. That's why when the news is being broadcast, it's saying live local, late breaking news. You know what I mean? It's broadcasting from every angle. So if the news and the forecast can be cast from every angle, that's how you look at life, bro. You got to look at everything from every angle. You can't just look at something your way, her way, or their way. You got to look at it each and every way. And that's how you will know how to get by and how to deal with people in life. I had to deal with thousands and thousands of different personalities when I worked for an insurance company. I had to deal with thousands and thousands of different personalities when I was locked up inside those prison walls. You know what I mean? I almost lost my life 3 times, bro, in the prison gates. One time out here in the streets, been shot, been stabbed, been hit with locks and socks, been in numerous of fights, bro. But I'm a living witness, and I'm thanking God, I'm counting it all joy that I'm be able to stand right here in front of you and be able to have this interview with you. You know what I mean? And my wife, she even told me, she said, baby, that's God that you having this interview, because you have a lot of things that you need to tell the world. She even asked me, have I ever thought about being a motivation speaker? And I told her no. You know what I'm saying? She was like, why? Because you have a story to tell. Like I even got a 325-page book that haven't even been published yet. It's called My Brother's Keeper. You know what I mean? And it's a biography and an urban mix. So it's a true life story of me, of what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? From the beginnings, from 1987 when I lost my pops to the time up to now is what the book is specified about. You know what I mean? And like, I just been really on some laid back. I haven't even looked for a publisher. I haven't even got it copywritten or anything yet, man. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of projects that I'm into. I want to open up a nonprofit organization studio where you come in and you get studio time for free, but you have to pay for the beats. And if you come one of my artists, you have to pay me for my artists. You know what I mean? But everything else is non-profiting. And I want to name it Straight Off the Dome. The reason why I want to name it Straight Off the Dome, because when I drop the beat, I'm looking for you to go straight off your head, not written. It's being recorded. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of young brothers and a lot of sisters out here, you know what I'm saying, that's talented. I done seen some sisters inside the choir at church that's very talented that I want to collaborate with myself. You know what I mean? Some stuff that I written where I'm gonna need a female voice to be able to be heard over. You know what I mean? Because I can't hit those notes that they can hit. You know what I mean? So it's different projects and stuff that I'm trying to get in perspective, but everything come in due time. Mm-hmm. And patience, that's what I have, because if a person goes and does time and comes out of time and has no patience, then they'll be back in there doing time. You know what I mean? So my motive and my object within this world right now is to not do the things that I used to do, you know what I'm saying, and try something new, because you never be in a rush for anything. And that's why I slipped that. I was rushing, you know what I'm saying, instead of taking my time. Now I'm out here, I'm grinding, I'm working day to day. I'm enjoying my days off, you know what I mean? And just doing the family thing and taking it one day at a time, and allowing God to lead me and keep me on that straight and narrow path. You know what I mean? We all gonna have mistakes. We all gonna let me put it like this. We all always gonna category something that we do within life with the word mistake. You know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, a mistake is something that you're not cautious of. That's what Webster says. That's what I learned, you know what I'm saying, a mistake was something that I'm not cautious of. You know what I mean? But excuse my forte, we never gonna admit to a fuck up.
That is true.
You know what I mean? Why we can't just say, man, I effed up, man? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's to your baby mama, whether it's to your homeboy, whether it's to a family member, we ain't gonna never say, man, I effed up, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Oh, I made a mistake. No, bro. If you was cautious of doing what you was doing, it's not a mistake. It's an effort. You know what I mean? See, it takes it takes a man to know he's wrong, but it takes a bigger man to accept his wrongness. And a lot of people in life can't accept nor admit to their wrong, and they'll take it to the grave with
them. They will.
They'll take it to the grave with them, bro.
They
You
will.
feel me?
They definitely will, and they'll try to make their life seem like it's all so perfect when like they know they made a lot of mistakes.
Man, bro, none of us perfect. We always we gonna stumble, we gonna fall. You know what I mean? But at the same time, don't try to act like you're better than the next person, because we're equal at the end of the day within the Lord's eyes. You know what I mean? You know, if you work and I'm working, okay, you might be making more than me, but hey, bro, at the end of the day, we still working.
And then you might, but you got to put each other on. That's the thing. If you doing that, then put your brother on. Help him,
exactly.
show him what he can do to help you to be where you at. Because
just yesterday, bro, a guy I didn't even know, I pulled up on him. I'm like, hey, bro, you need a job? He like, man, stop BSing me. You know what I'm saying? I say, bro, listen, I don't play no games. If you need a job, I'm gonna bring you here right now where I work at. You know what I mean? Because the manager is one of my partners. He got me on. You know what I mean? I said, and I'm gonna get you on. You know what I mean? So I took him up there yesterday. He started working today, bro. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to get into. I'm trying, you know, my wife is Cuban and Indian. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm always about me and mine, bro. That's first. This right here is first. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're the people of the land, you know what I'm saying? And the only way we're going to take back the land and have the things that we have in life and to be able to grow in life is coming together, bro. We've been separated. We've been separated for so many years, you know what I'm saying? We have 3 sets of eyes, but we only use one. We use the physical eyes. We don't use the spiritual eyes or the all-seeing eye, bro. You know what I mean? Meaning that if I hold my fist up right now and I ask you what this is, you're going to say a fish. You ain't going to think outside the box. I could be holding the key within my hand to a safety deposit box of my life savings for you. Don't think it's a fish. You know what I mean? I refer everybody to the movie Soul Food. Remember you seen that movie?
Yes, I have.
Remember the grandmother when she said, if it's open, we're divided, but together it packs a mighty punch. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay together, bro. You know what I mean? Because apart, we allow all type of friction and stuff to get in between us, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Violence and all that stuff. And it's heavy within the Black community.
And these people and the justice system don't care. You know what I mean?
They actually encourage it. They encourage it.
Encourage it. Like killing our kind, getting away with it. Don't care. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna lose any type of sleep on it.
Nope. Not at all.
They gonna continue to get their hourly pay and they ain't gonna lose no type of sleep, bro. You know what I mean?
They're gonna be like, yep, these Black folks are just killing each other, and you know, we got it all broadcasted on the news.
I got a song that I wrote called Together. And bro, it's like it scares me to want to release this song, bro. You know what I mean? It scares me to want to go in the studio because I already got a recording on one of my recordings and everything. But it scares me to want to release this is because it's about back then and all the way up to now. You know what I mean? And the song is called Together, #Together. So whoever got #Together out there, who patent that, you know what I mean? I'm promoting your #Together. I wrote a song called Together. But at the same time, if I promote it, it's gonna make a lot of people mad. But do I care about people getting mad? No, I don't care about getting mad, man. I really don't care about people getting mad because you know the world's been mad for how many years?
Many years.
Many years. I'm saying since BC, DC time, AD time. You know what I mean? The world's been mad. Whether it's been humans or whether it's been the animals, the world's been mad.
Very true.
You know what I mean? Very true, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm really like, a couple of my dogs heard the song and stuff, and I'm really like thinking about it. But the song is Donald Trump is in the song. Martin Luther King in the song, Trayvon Martin,
Okay.
Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman.
Oh man.
Abraham Lincoln's in the song. Yeah, bro. You know, and I'm speaking straight facts.
Oh man, I gotta hear this. You got to send me a little link. You gotta send me a little link to it.
I'm gonna link it to you. I'm gonna let you hear that. You know what I mean? Let you hear that. You know what I'm saying? Together.
It's inspiring, bro.
You ever heard the song? With Jay-Z, Hard Knock Life?
Yes.
Okay, you remember how he did it with the kids and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the chorus of this together and stuff, when I shoot the video, I'm gonna shoot the video off my phone because I got the big boy iPhone and stuff. So I'm gonna shoot the video off the phone, right? And I want to go buy like some white and black t-shirts, right? And I want to get a spray can and I want to spray on that hashtag together on the t-shirts. Mm-hmm. On the black shirts, I want to have the white spray paint and put hashtag together in white on the black t-shirts. And on the white t-shirts, I want to put hashtag together in black. And then I want to get Caucasians, Spanish, you know what I'm saying, kids to wear the black shirts with hashtag on it. And then I want to get the black kids to wear the white shirts with hashtag on it. You know what I mean? It ain't about just Black Lives Matter, bro. All lives matter, bro. You feel me? All lives matter, bro. Okay, I understand that. I'm loving every second, every minute, every hour, every month, year, week, and day of us pushing this. You know what I'm saying? But don't wait until something drastic happen and do you want to push a logo.
Mm-hmm. Very true, because the same thing happened, and guess what? Asians was getting messed up now.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? What about those people over there, the innocent people over there in Iraq and all these other countries that is getting it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So don't make it just no one-way thing, bro. Like, okay, we've been going through struggles since slavery days. Okay, understandable, people. You know what I mean? But at the same time, don't look at the past. Look at what's going on right now. What are we gonna do to get together to stop what's going on right now?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if we can't get together and come together and stop on what's going on right now, then how are we gonna grasp to get to the things that's gonna come later?
Yep, because life is just gonna keep on pushing.
Gonna keep pushing, man.
We still got another decade. One
thing about the world, it ain't gonna stop spinning for you or me.
That's why we gotta push something. That's why we gotta push positivity for the rest of our lives while we're still here.
While we still here, man, we got to count it all joy, you know what I'm saying, and continue to, you know what I mean, try to help as much as we could, you know what I'm saying, and with the youth right now, that's what it is, man. The youth is out of control, man, out of control, having babies, killing each other, and not even caring. Exactly. Why? Is because we can say all of these things, but you got to really look back, and I fault myself when it comes to a lot of that too. The reason why I fault myself, because as an older individual and being out there in those streets, I used to get from older people, boy, get your behind in that house. Ain't no love out here. This, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? But just like I had people telling me those things back then, we ain't telling those kids that now, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Why we ain't telling them that now? Because they got the Dracos with them, and we scared to walk up on them, say anything to them, bro.
That is true.
Nigga, get from around here, pop you. Like, whoa, boy, I'm just trying to brother. You know,
you gonna get shot.
Oh, man, you ready to wet me? I said, God bless you, brother. But hey, man, it's a laughing and joking matter, but it's sad because it's true life.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Young folks are killing because of something that you say to them, and you know, I when I was young, it was always get in the house before 7.
Right. Put the light on that street light. Don't let that street light catch you, boy.
Did you get a whooping?
Don't let that street light catch you, boy.
Mama get a whooping. Yeah, a big butt whooping.
They ain't played no type of games, bro.
Family was strict, you know, and when they strict on you, they know they put you in the right mindset, and
Right.
And that's one thing. Like it's amazing to see how far you come, and how much you've done, and how much life is like changed for you. It's like
Exactly.
inspiring. It's inspiring, brother. And like one thing I can say about listening to your story, it is one of the most inspiring stories I have actually heard out of my whole career of interviewing people.
Wow.
And that's real life, bro. Like it's real life, because it's touching. It not only makes me like appreciate you so much more, because like, when you look at somebody, on social media, you look at them, you're just like, okay, this is just their profile, this is them. But then when you actually take a moment to sit down,
Oh, right.
listen to them and talk to them and physically get their story, you see a whole bigger picture, and you
Right.
look at that
Learn that
person. Yeah, you look
right.
at that person 1,000 times different.
Time. You know what I mean?
And
And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, on social media, that's what a lot of people don't realize. You can put something on social media to make yourself and be judged into a certain way. But like you said, until you get into that book and go to reading that book, you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even noticed. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Um,
oh man, whoa, whoa, like, and that's the thing. It shocked me, brother. It's just like, woo. I said, my brother is saying all the right things.
it was a point in my life. It came points in my life where I thought I didn't have anybody and nobody loved me or cared about me. And twice, bro, I tried to take my own life, bro. I feel like life wasn't, I wanted to be where my mother and my father was, because I thought those was the only ones that would ever love me, and they wasn't here anymore.
Mhm.
It came to points where I questioned God, bro. You know what I mean? I questioned that man, and I'm to my, not just question him in a proper way, I'm to my question him in a very appropriate way. Like, the creator, who am I to question the creator? Like, he could have, and I could have been out of there. You know what I'm
Gone.
saying?
Yep. Yep.
But
Ooh.
he allowed, okay, he'll never place a burden on us that we cannot bear. That's what we have to understand, bro. You know what I mean? Everything that we going through in life is, I love this word. I love this word that I'm about to say. It's preordained. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Preordained and predestined, meaning something that's already written, is already going to happen. So I know you have, as well as majority of us that's living in this world have said this before. Man, God, man, why I'm going through these things? You know what I'm saying? Is it something ever gonna turn out right for me? You know what I'm saying? You're going through those things because that angel and God already written your book for you to go through those things. You know what I mean? Let's not forget, he's not coming back for the righteous. He coming back for the sinners, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He coming back for the sinner. He died. His son died for the sinners, bro. You know what I mean? This world is always gonna be within sin, but if we continue to live worldly, that's why we're gonna always be in sin. We can't just, it ain't all about money. It ain't all about sex. It ain't all about big booties. It ain't about cars and all that. It's about loving each other, man, and helping. You know what I'm saying? 1 Corinthians, I want to say 13, bro. It talks about the greatest gift of all. The greatest gift of all is love, bro.
Mm-hmm. Because God is love.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is love. You know what I mean? But we can tell a female, we can tell anybody that, and I'm talking about really like, yeah, girl, I love you. Yeah, bro, I love you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But your actions show other. You know what I mean? Like, a woman love to hear you say, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. You feel what I'm saying? But because you're going to get the panties to drop. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You're lusting. You ain't loving.
Yep.
Because if I love you as my brother and I love her as the person I am, you know what I'm saying, then I won't want what's best for you. I want what's for myself, I will want for you. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't too many people out there. It's rare nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to find a true friend, bro.
Oh my gosh. You know what's funny? I had a friend that actually said the same thing you just said the other day. Ain't that a
So if you hear,
coincidence?
so if you hear something more than once, it holds value, bro. Always know that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And
Always
I
know that,
appreciate that. I really appreciate that because it's like both of y'all said that at the same time, and it's just like,
bro. He
woo.
said that. If he said that to you and he's a friend, that means he's a true friend, and you hold on to that boy. Hold on to that boy. That means he got your best interest, bro. You know what I mean? You don't want to deal with people that ain't got your best interest. I don't rant. I'm telling you as a living witness, bro. I don't ran into too many people in life. You know what I'm saying? That I done gave my heart, my love, my loyalty, my skin off my back. You know what I'm saying? My last. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, all they did, bro, was crap on me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do no, okay, the people that I robbed and I stole and I did things to, you know what I'm saying? I did those things because it wasn't by force, bro. It was by choice. You know what I'm saying? I choose it to take care of me and mine. You know what I mean? And wasn't gonna let nobody but God stand in the way of taking care of me and mine. You know what I mean? I'm responsible for my own actions. I don't put that off on nobody. Ain't nobody put no knife to my throat or a gun to my head to make me do what I do. That's why I told you as a man, it takes a man to know when he's wrong, but it takes a bigger man to accept his wrong. When I overcame pointing the finger at people and be like, Jermaine, man, it's you. Then that made me grow up and to be the man I am today, to change my actions. You know what I mean?
Love that. I really
In
love
my
that.
book, in my book that I told you about, you know what I mean? I said, I'm a man of many faces, but it's only one that's true.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Makes you think.
Huh?
It really makes you think.
It really, well, a man of many faces, but it's only one that's true, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Okay, I categorize life and people like this. Picture life as a bookshelf, bro. Right? You got it?
I got it.
Okay. Now, we have all type of different books. You have fiction, science fiction, comic books. You have help me out. You got action books. There's all type of different books.
Non-fictions.
Right. So when you dealing with the individual within life, you deal with them accordingly to the way they act. And you put them in the category of one of those books, and you can put him or her on the shelf at any given time. And they can stay on that shelf until you pull their behind off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So if he or she saying what they saying out their mouth, but their actions is being shown otherwise, then that means you nonfiction. You go in that section. You know what I mean? Or like Miguel say, you living in a fantasy. I'm gonna put you in a fantasy section.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I view people like I view books, and I put them in different categories. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna pull you off that shelf when I feel like dealing with you.
I like that. I really like that metaphor. Love it so much.
Oh man, like, hey man, it's so much to me that you haven't heard and you haven't seen, but the things that I'm giving you, man, is it's not a skip and a hop. It's not to pull your leg. It's just, this is facts, bro. You know what I mean? This is facts.
Exactly.
You asked for an interview. You asked me to keep it G with you. I'm giving it to you like my last name, 100. You know what I'm saying? Franklin.
Exactly. And
You know
that's
what I mean?
beautiful, man. And that only inspires more of the youth because at the end of the day, the more video interviews I continue to do with so many more people, the
Right.
more people are going to keep watching the videos and seeing what you said and how you looked at life, and they're going to be like, wow, this is
Yeah.
amazing.
I just
They're,
want to tell the world and the youth this right here, man. Never think in life that no one loves you or no one cares about you or no one there for you. Because first of all, if no one loved you, cared about you, and don't think about you, you wouldn't be in this world.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, we go through speed bumps and trials and tribulations within our lives. You know what I mean? But there are places and there are real people that you can go to out there that's willing to help you. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you have to be able to be real with inside to want to seek that help and not let your pride get away. You know what I mean? I wrote I wrote 3 P's out: pride, prove, and power. I'm gonna repeat them so you can get them. Pride, prove, and power. Now let me break the pride, prove, and power down to you when it comes to a man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We let our pride get in the way so much that we have to prove something to any individual that we come encounter in life. And the only way that pride and proving something happen is we put it into power.
That was incredible. The way
So
you put that.
those are 3 P's that a man gonna always have on his chest: pride, prove, and power. You know what I mean? Like, let me ask you this. Dealing with a male or female, would you rather have a reasoned person or a seasoned person?
A reason. Why is a person, what's the reason a person is in my life versus only a person being in my life for a season?
But listen, on a daily, bruh, we deal with seasoned people.
Yes, because actually, now that we're speaking about that, a girl just, matter of fact, left my life yesterday.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? The song, I think it's Casey and JoJo.
All my life?
Sitting here when the summer and spring and fall. Remember that?
I think I do. Baby? Casey and JoJo?
Even though it seems I have everything. That right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I heard that song and he say, sitting here, winter, summer, spring, and fall, that what made my mind think of a reasoned person and a seasoned person. You know what I mean? See, I'm just gonna give it to you from a woman's perspective when it comes to a seasoned chick. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with winter, because we're gonna go down to seasons: winter, summer, spring, and fall. Okay, when it's winter time with a female, she cold, she wants you to cuddle her, she wants you to hold her, she wants you to moan her and all that. You know what I'm saying? She want to be up under you in the wintertime. Summertime, she hot with you. She want to call you all type of names, and then she wants you around her. You feel me? She might be PMSing. You know what I mean? Okay. Spring, she feel like she could pop up on your phone and pop up on you at any given time, knowing you got a baby mama, knowing you got another lady, and all this stuff right here. She don't care because she feel like she still can get you at any given time. Now, bruh, last but not least, fall. Always be a brother that's always gonna stand for something and never fall for anything.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Now, we just killed the season chick. You know what I'm saying? Now, a reason chick and a reason nigga, bro, they're going to be there for you no matter what the circumstances or the situation may be. I got your back. I got your best interest. I'm going to ride. I'm going to die for you. Love, loyalty, death before dishonor. You know what I'm saying? That's a reason. I mean, I got your meaning that you can eat out my mama pot. I eat out your mama pot. You welcome to my house, bro. You behind on bills. Okay, what you need, I'm there for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's the reason. You know what I mean? Don't just tell me something and think I got Gopher wrote on my forehead. Yeah, I said Gopher, because Gopher ain't written right here, bro. You just can't tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you talking to an individual that been there, done it, and seen it all, bro. You know what I mean? It ain't too much I haven't done and haven't seen, bro, in life. You know what I mean? I done seen behind gates and walls for years, and then I done seen this world out here for years. You know what I mean? It's bigger than what's in front of us. We have to think beyond us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real.
And I love that, man. And you know what? I have to say this. I'm like thankful for you, brother. Like, this is like one of the best. This is like a really inspiring interview.
It's versa, bro. It's vice versa right now, man.
And you I can't wait to share it with the world, bro. And like, honestly, I'm like, I can't wait to honestly share your projects with people. Cause like, real talk, when you start releasing them and everything,
Right.
Man, I'm gonna share them with my little Twitter gang.
Okay.
Because the more people that keep coming around, I just want to be able to share all those positive things with the world,
Got to, bro. Got
and
to.
and eventually, there is people on there that are just trolls. I've met a lot of people that are trolls, but there's a
Right.
lot of great people on there that really are into
Really want
positivity,
to
and
overcome things.
yeah, they want to see things continue to grow. And like, I'm like so glad that I get to post and share this. Actually, what I'm gonna do with your interview is I'm actually gonna put it as one of those so one on YouTube, I'm gonna put it as like the main thing. So when people first walk onto there, you'll be there. Your interview will be the first thing that pops up now, because it was inspiring, brother. And I really want to share your message even more with the world, because it's a sign of not giving up.
Up. That's what it is all about, man. You know what I
Not
mean?
giving up.
That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like in life, you know what I mean? I've given up. That's what I want the world to know within this interview. I've given up. I said I gave life the middle finger. I told you guys that I tried to take myself out twice. I drank chemicals, bro, not diluted chemicals. I'm talking about raw and uncut chemicals. You know what I mean? And when I say the Heavenly Father has been there with me, they put me in handcuffs, they shackled me, even though I just got through drinking these chemicals almost on my deathbed, bro. They still handcuffed me, they still shackled me. You know what I mean? And carried me out of there to the hospital, handcuffed and shackled, almost on my deathbed. That was the second time I tried to take myself out. The first time I tried to take myself out, I took a sheet, tied it on the bars. I was in confinement. I had to do 120 days in confinement. You know what I mean? Under investigation. Took a sheet and hung it on the bars, jumped off the top rack. It snatched me, bro. When it snatched me, the same time it snatched me, a guard was coming around on a security check, and he snatched me at the same time. Held me up in the air, called for backup. They came with the knife and cut the sheet from around my neck, got me medical attention. They asked me what was going on within my life. I said I felt homicidal and suicidal. You know what I mean? And that I didn't want to live anymore. At that time, like I said, I'll be 38 on the 14th of next month. I was 17 and a half at that time when I tried to.
You're almost 18.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the first time. The second time I tried to kill myself, I was like 32.
So getting in 30s.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad that you're here with us, brother. Like, man, I'm so glad, because like I really, really want to share your story with the world, and it's just something that I really am like thankful for, man. And I thank you for coming in today for me, bro. Like I really
Thank
do.
you.
Hey,
Thank
no
you.
problem, brother. Like it, it's incredible, and there's gonna be way, way more people coming in to we read, watch these stories, and I'm glad that yours will be the first one to be seen, because
Okay.
your story is something that needs to be listened to and watched over and over again by I would say mainly by the youth, because before they mess up,
Right.
they need to listen to what you have to say about what happens when you mess up.
Bro,
'Cause
it's so easy to get into, but it's hell to get out of. You know what I mean? Before you put that pistol in your hand, before you put that dope in your hand, before you go out there and jump in the car, ask a person what they got in that car. Because you could be riding down the street with your homeboy. You don't know if your homeboy just got pulled over. You don't know if he got that Draco in the car. You don't know if he got dope in the car. And he ain't telling you nothing, but this your dog. Now your dog done got you jammed up. You know what I mean? For every action, there's a reaction. For every cross, there's a double cross. For every double cross, there's a triple cross. You know what I mean? Know what you with, who you with, how you with it at all times. You know what I mean? Your safety is first before anything. You know what I mean? Carrying these Dracos and doing the things that you used to doing that in life, I done been there, man. You know what I'm saying? And it only led me, you know what I'm saying, to the belly of the beast. That's all it's gonna lead you to. And inside those gates and those walls, it ain't no love, man. It ain't no love, bro. Trust and believe that, bro. It's gangland. It's gangland. Everybody want to be a blood. Everybody want to be a G. You know what I'm saying? You got your Spanish gang, you got your white gangs, you got all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And running into a person like me that they'll consider me a person, a neutron, because I stand 10 toes down. I don't join no gang. You know what I'm saying? When I was going to church, I was the director of the youth choir when I was in church when I was younger. You know what I mean? And I came up, I made the name of my youth choir gang. But when you break the word gang down, for me calling the youth choir gang, it's God anointing new generation.
That's beautiful.
You know what I mean? So if you're going to live as a gang, you live for God. Why? Because he's a jealous God and he tell you don't put nothing before him. You know what I mean? God anointing new generation. That's the gang that you live for. You know what I mean? For the youth, for life. You know what I mean? Because any other gang, bro, if you join in these gangs nowadays, just think about it, bro. If I love you the way I say I love you and you my brother, why I'm gonna give you a pistol and go tell you to kill him to join something?
Yep.
Why I'm gonna give you a knife to go stab him to join something? I'm trying to get you some more time. I'm showing you I don't care about you, and you ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what you're saying. But that's what's going on out here in the world as well as in the chain game too. You know what I'm saying? With these gangs, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to be down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got nobody to love you and support you, always know that God gonna always love you and support y'all, man. That's what it's you going wrong and stuff. Mothers not caring, fathers not caring. They ain't taking care of their responsibilities. You know what I mean? And it's leading them to go out to do things where they looking for attention and they looking for love, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're looking for attention and you're looking for love in all the wrong places. And when they find it, they run into a jam, bro. It happened to me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I was, like I said, I blew a scholarship playing corner receiver for Pittsburgh University, bro. My high school had just went to state champs and we won. The same year they went to state champs and won, bro. That's the same year I got popped. I caught 30 years at 16 and a half, bro. These people ain't playing with you, bro. They giving you life with 30, double life sentences. You know what I'm saying? PBL, punishable by life. These people ain't playing, bro. Justice system ain't caring nothing about us, and it don't even matter if you black, white, Spanish, Cuban. It don't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get jammed up. You know what I mean? Once you get that letter, once you get that number, right now, you know what I'm saying? I know my number like the back of my head, bro, and I ain't even doing time no more. It's 1995-07. That's my DC number. You feel what I'm saying? That number gonna always stick with you for the rest of your life, man, once you get that number, bro. Whether if you in the system or out of the system, they gonna always look at you as red flag. You know what I mean? So like I said, I have to count it all joy from the times that I've been in and been out, and I still stand. You know what I'm saying, bro? Right now, as I'm speaking to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm holding tears back because it hurts me deep down inside to know that, you know what I mean, ones out here that I pass by and be around on a daily, bro, ain't trying to have nothing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell y'all been doing out here for all these years? You know what I mean? You asking me for handouts. Brothers and sisters, same way, they still doing the same thing they did years ago, asking me for handouts. You know what I mean? When I'm the one that just should have got home, and you should be trying to help me and give me. But I don't ask a person for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always got mine on my own, bro. Why? Because I know God is my provider, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if the youth out there and people out there feeling like they ain't got nobody to provide for them, you know what I'm saying? The word says, ask and you shall receive. You know what I mean? But the way that they asking in that, the way they're receiving is all the wrong ways.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Like, I don't have much, but I want to tell the world, you know what I'm saying? If you need me, I'm there for you.
Straight facts. Straight facts, brother.
I'm there for you, bro, because I know how it is to have and not have. You know what I'm saying? All my life, honestly, bro, I had since the age 5 when I lost my dad, bro. All 4 of us were drawing Social Security. But what my family did, they split the family up. Me and my sister my auntie ended up getting custody on my mom's side of me and my sister. Then we had an auntie get custody of my 2 brothers on my dad's side. So we were separated. And my sister, by she being the oldest, she knows everything, you know what I mean? And by me being the youngest, I know less. I can't even sit here in front and say that I can tell you a memory of my pops and I can tell you a memory of my mom. I can't. You know what I'm saying? And I struggle with that when it's birthdays come around. I struggle when it when Mother and Father's Day come around. I struggle with it when holidays come around. You know what I mean? And I thank God for my wife because she has to sober me throughout these days, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know how it feels not to have a moms and a pops, bro. So people that's out there that's in this world that doesn't have a moms and a pops, my heart goes out to y'all. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I keep telling y'all, keep pushing. Don't ever give up. Because you talking to a brother, like I said, I did 18 and a half years of my life. That's more than half of my life because I'm going to be 38.
Yeah.
That's more than my life to the system that I given. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out here still working and still busting my tail day and day in and out. You know what I mean? Because I know you can make it out here just like I'm making out here, man. The honest way. I ain't got to look over my shoulder when it comes to polices and all this stuff right now. When they ride past me and I hear the sirens and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anymore, bro. Or getting ready to take off running and stuff. Nah. I could walk around with credit cards and stuff that I never had before now. You know what I mean? Because why? The Lord has opened my eyes to a better understanding now, bro. You know what I mean? It's all about being a man and taking care of responsibility, you know what I'm saying, for the things that you have and being able to enjoy within life. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much of life I enjoy, but I'm enjoying it now.
And I'm proud, bro.
Appreciate you.
I'm so proud of you, brother. I'm
Appreciate
so
you,
proud of
bro.
you. Oh, no problem, bro. And thank you for doing this interview with me today, man. I really do. I can't wait. I do look forward to speaking with you more, brother, in the
Hey,
future.
I'm
You
here,
know,
bro. I'm
like
here.
I'm
I'm
always
here.
going like you'll always see me on Twitter. You always see me around, so I'll be around all the time.
I'm here, bro.
We definitely gonna have some more interviews in the future. I can't wait to have an update on you and see how you go. You know, within the next probably like year or two. See how
Okay.
everything goes with you, brother.
No
And
problem, bro.
you know,
Good.
brother, I'm happy.
Pay
I'm
the
so
bill. I'm
proud.
here.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, brother. Like so proud of you, brother. So I look forward to seeing you again, Jermaine. Most
All right.
definitely. All right, brother. Well, take it easy, brother.
You too, man. You have a
Thank
blessed
you.
night.
You too. Thanks, brother.
All right.
All right. Peace, bro.
Peace.